Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Teed Up Grand Strand. I'm your host, Shan Coughlin, here with my very special guest, Miss Kathy Ziegler. How are you today?
I'm just fine. I'm glad to be here.
Well, good. Hey, I am always excited to have another girl in the studio. There's a lot of testosterone around here, and so to have another female in the golf industry is very exciting for me. So for folks, I want to introduce Miss Ziegler to you. Kathy. She is with Myrtle Beach Golf Authority, who is part of the Elliott Realty family. That is their packaging company. And we're going to talk a little bit about Eagle Nest Golf Course, also owned by that family, and then talk about packages because it is package season.
It certainly is. My phones are ringing off the hook right now.
Oh my gosh, and you know, with the weather in the Northeast and even out west, because yes, folks, we do get visitors from out west too. You know, if I was sitting in 12 inches of snow right now, I'd be looking forward to my Myrtle Beach golf vacation.
I've got guys coming in and calling me on the phone, taking a break from snow blowing, or shoveling or whatever. So, and they go, "What's the weather like down there?"
Well, it is gorgeous. Yes, it is gorgeous. And, you know, all week, this week, you know, it is wintertime here, so 60s is not so bad.
Nope.
We'll take it every day. So Eagle Nest is one of my favorites down here. Yes. I know Rick Moran out there, great guy. He's been telling me about all the work that's been going in, you know, this winter to, you know, so when people make it a little prettier and do some fussing, if you will.
Doing a lot of upgrades on that course.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, folks, you definitely will want to check out Eagle Nest. I'm going to give you the website. It's golfcourseatmyrtlebeach.com. Should be pretty easy to remember. golfcourseatmyrtlebeach.com. You'll definitely want to look at Eagle Nest. It's on the north end of the beach in Little River.
Right.
But we tell people not to let the cities and states get in the way when you're looking at some of these courses, if you're not familiar with the area. Do you get that question a lot when people call in asking about specific golf courses?
Yeah, because a lot of our rentals are up here in the North Myrtle Beach area, and if they request a particular course that happens to be down in Pawleys Island or Murrells Inlet, I'll let them know it's going to be a little drive for them.
Right.
But, you know, that's what they're coming here for, is to play golf. So most of the time, a little drive isn't really going to hurt them if they want to really play a good course like Caledonia or something like that. So, but I let them know, you know, they are spread out along our 60 miles.
Right.
You know, so some courses you might have to take a little trip to, but it's no big deal.
Especially when you get to drive through the low country on the south end, or if you're coming up north here, you get to look at all the I call them channels, but all those little washes and swashes and marshes and
we got a lot of water.
Yeah,
a lot of water. We're basically an island, I guess you would say. Yeah,
up here we are. I'm glad you brought up the accommodations, though, since it is the packaging time of year. Let's get into that a little bit. Elliott Realty and Myrtle Beach Golf Authority has access to some of the best accommodations on the beach, and I don't think people realize what kinds of choices they have. What seems to be most popular these days?
Oh, we've got Elliott's been in business for over 55 years here at the beach, and so we have a lot of selection from 1-bedroom condos to up to 8-bedroom condos, and then we've got some 10-bedroom houses. We've got housing with game rooms, with pool tables. We've got some houses with their own pools, their own hot tubs. And the guys seem to really like that. It gives them something to do, especially with the game rooms. Some of them are elaborate game rooms, not just pool tables, but they have shuffleboard, and they have air hockey, and they have video games. You know, it's like going in their own private little bar that they have.
You said an 8-bedroom condo. I didn't even know they built 8-bedroom condos.
Oh, yeah, they do. It is just right back here. As a matter of fact, two-story condo, and there's eight bedrooms in it, a game room. I mean, they're really very nice. And some of them will sleep only 8. There's only 1 bed per bedroom, but some, we can have 2 beds per bedroom, so you can sleep up to 16.
That's amazing. So I've always, when in traveling, liked the house or the condo version because I've always had kids. But, you know, if there's a bunch of guys, you know, they want to play cards or, you know, relax together. They don't want to have to go to some central hotel spot all the time. But for those who want that hotel experience or the more...
the condos
along those lines. You have that as well.
2-bedroom, 2-bath condos with 4 beds. And a lot of our homeowners who have these particular large villas and so forth, they realize that it's very good for the golfers. So they may not have a big enough room to put a pool table, but they put a poker table in
Right.
there for them to sit around or something like that. So we've got a lot of different things to offer, for any budget, any group size, whatever you want, we can pretty much do.
Well, and that was another thing that surprised me is even though it may be a large condo or a large home, like you said, a 10-bedroom home, if you're putting 10 or 15 or 20 people in there, it actually ends up
Making
less
it-
expensive
yes.
sometimes than even a standard hotel room.
Exactly. I mean, it's amazing.
And you have a
that-
kitchen. That's important.
Right. And because we manage our own properties,
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of leeway I can work with the golfer and I
Right.
can get them for the price that they want to pay and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and that's really nice to be able to discount the units to get them where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's the off season, so it's kind of like gravy for our homeowners.
There you go. It
To
is.
get somebody in there.
Little icing on top of their cake.
Exactly.
Because what could be
exactly.
better than owning a beachfront home or a condo? Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. I
yeah.
hope I get to one day. But Kathy, I was looking on your website. Now, folks, this is www.myrtle-beachgolf.com, or you can just Google Myrtle Beach Golf Authority. And they offer some services that I think are quite unique, including grocery shopping. I mean,
Yes.
some of our folks do drive in from New York and even further, like Ohio, and after a 12-hour, 14-hour drive, you don't want to go to the grocery store.
No, well, guys don't want to go to the grocery store anyway.
That's
But
true.
but they'll email us a grocery list, and we'll have it all in there. We'll buy their beer, whatever they want us to buy, for a little fee. They
Right,
pay us
right.
back, and for a little fee, we'll have it all stocked. So they walk in, and everything's there. Their beer is cold in the refrigerator, and their snacks are there, so they're ready to go.
And
So-
let's talk turkey. There is nothing worse than getting out of a car after hours on the road. We all know the first place we have to go
the bathroom.
and not having toilet paper. Been there, done that.
Yes,
Not fun.
Exactly. So we make sure all that's there,
Mm-hmm.
and we have quite a few who will take us up on that.
Nice. Well, you've set up these packages. You've been doing it for a while. Very well known in the industry. So you've seen some of the ebbs and flows in time. Right now, what people are coming down? Are they staying 3 or 4 or 5? Are they still nights? Or are they still staying a whole week? What are you
Well,
seeing?
it's a little bit of everything. I think the most common is the 3-night,
Three
the
night,
Thursday,
okay.
Friday, Saturday nights. That way, they only have to take one day off work. But we do have the groups that come and stay a whole week, or 4 nights, or 5 nights. It's a lot of variety. So it's just. It really depends. We get a lot of repeats, a lot of the same guys coming year after year, and there's some I've worked with, the same groups for 12 years now since
Wow.
I've been doing this, and they know me, I know them, they know they can trust me. I play golf, so that's a rarity I'm finding out, being a female here in this business. I go to the golf outings, and there's hardly any women.
There aren't. I
know.
know. You know, I've talked about this before, and it's nice to be able to talk to everyone in the organization that actually plays golf. Someone once told me, "Well, if you live here, you must play golf." And I said, "Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
There is a big beach out there that people move here
Well,
for, not
you
just
live
for
here,
golf."
people think you're at the beach all the time. I don't
Yeah.
hardly ever go to the beach anymore. And I remember when I first moved here, I said, I've heard people say, I don't really go to the beach that much. How can you not do that? And now I've lived here for almost 20 years, and I don't go to the beach very much.
Hey, I do see a lot of the beach on the golf course, though, unfortunately. I
Yeah.
think I hit every sand trap on yesterday in our pre-football game festivities.
Yeah.
But, well, Kathy, thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank you.
Anytime, the mic is open, you can come back. We are happy to have you, and especially with the great golf courses that you represent, especially Eagle Nest Golf Course. You
Right.
tell Ethan, though, he's got to come in with you next time.
He's got to
so-
come in so we can talk about it.
I know. I tell you, Eagle Nest is. I know that just recently they did a lot of bunker work and work on the cart paths. It's just a beautiful
Yes.
place, and gosh, it's been there so long. I want to say it was one of the first ones here.
Oh, yeah, it's been there for a good little while. I don't remember exactly when it's open, but it has definitely been there for a while. And when the sign says the toughest 3 finishing holes, they are tough. They are tough.
They are, but I like to tell people, like as a female golfer,
Yeah.
they are playable. They're
Yes,
not
they are.
unfair, but they are challenging, which
Yeah,
is nice because
true.
you
True.
can make a good score and maybe win a couple dollars on
maybe.
those. Maybe. All right, Kathy. Well, thanks for coming
All
in.
right, well, thank you.
Kathy Ziegler from Myrtle Beach Golf Authority. Folks, this edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, navigate over to our featured golf course pages where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much more. Especially click on that Eagle Nest Golf Course banner. Need help with your next golf vacation? Give us a call at 844-GO-GOLF-1. That's 844-GO-GOLF-1, 844-464-6531. We can even hook you up with those great accommodations Kathy was talking about. All of our TGD programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand, so to catch up on a show you might have missed, click on the TGD Radio and TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. This is Shan Coughlin, your host of Tee It Up Grand Strand, and on behalf of Kathy Ziegler, our guest today, and Jeff behind the glass, we thank you for tuning in. There's more TGD golf news and information coming up next.